But going specifically to the case of Norway and China, John, would you care to speculate what it might be? What was it that the Norwegians did to provoke such an attack?
Well, first of all, when it comes
I
to
know it's a big
cyber,
question.
well, look, when it comes to cyber warfare, when it comes to information warfare, and again, this goes back throughout history. It's not just the case today. It's actually extremely difficult to be entirely certain precisely what happened, who did it,
Yep.
and what was the intention. I mean, you can guess and you can make an educated guess, and if you do enough investigative work, maybe you eventually solve all, answer all of those questions with a high level of certainty. But it's very difficult. And when I see headlines like that, the first questions I ask are, cui bono sort of questions, right?
Yep.
And it's not. I mean, it's not immediately obvious to me why China would do that. And it's also not immediately obvious to me how Norway could be so certain so quickly that indeed it was a Chinese attack. I mean, it's way more complex than that,
Yeah.
right? It's not that easy that quickly to be so certain. So it makes me wonder, there are at least two agendas here. There's the Norway, for whatever reason, went public with a story so quickly when I doubt they could be 100% certain. So there's kind of one narrative there that I can't believe is definitive.
Yep.
And then you have to ask yourself, well, okay, even if that's correct, then what possible reason could China have to do that? It's not immediately obvious to me. And so I think it's you can't just say, oh, gee, that's bad. They shouldn't have done that. We don't really even know exactly what happened or why. So it's way too early to rush to judgment on that. And regarding the Russia-Ukraine thing, look, I'm going to be a bit cynical here, but almost the whole world, given the potential scale of that, given that it's NATO versus Russia, and given that China and Russia obviously cooperate increasingly in security matters, every major country in the world has an interest in this. And the idea that I would believe anything coming out of either Russia or Ukraine and take it at face value that, oh, they're telling the truth, they actually know what's going on, who's involved, what the purpose is. You know what? I have no idea. It's almost impossible to know what's really going on there.